Linux is being made illegal in California.
Alright, pause. Linux is not being made illegal in California. What actually happened is a new California law called the Digital Age Assurance Act, AB 1043, and it requires operating systems to ask for a user's age during account setup. And then the OS has to provide an age signal to applications through an API. For normal users, this might sound small, but for the Linux ecosystem, this is a really weird problem. Because Linux is not one company. Windows and macOS can comply easily because Microsoft and Apple control the whole system. But for Linux, we're talking about Ubuntu, Fedora, Debian, Arch. There's thousands of maintainers, there's thousands of developers. So the question becomes, who actually implements this law? And if you look at what the community is already discussing online, they are already discussing solutions. One idea is to let the OS expose a local API that only returns an age bracket, something like under 13, teen, or adult. So applications can check the age category without storing personal data. But here's the deeper reasons engineers and IT professionals are upset. Operating systems are supposed to be neutral infrastructure. They manage hardware, memory, and processes. They are not supposed to know who you are. And that is why you're seeing discussions about privacy-friendly approaches, things like local APIs and minimal data. The goal here is to achieve legal compliance without turning Linux into a surveillance system. So Linux is not illegal. But laws like this force open source communities to figure out how decentralized software complies with regulations written for corporations. And honestly, the hardest part is not writing the code. It is figuring out how a law applies to a software that does not have a single owner.